Every week, I stand in an operating room staring into the open chest of someone's husband, wife, or grandparents, trying to save their life. And too often, the damage was avoidable. It wasn't genetics. It wasn't bad luck. It was a simple habit, repeated daily for years, that silently destroyed their heart. Today, I'm speaking directly to seniors. Please, I'm begging you, stop doing this one thing, because I don't want to meet you on an operating table. In this video, I'm counting down the 10 worst habits that are quietly weakening your heart and building up to the unders, most dangerous one that seniors are doing every day. Fixing even one of these could save your life, or the life of someone you love. So, let's begin with habit number 10. Habit number 10, sitting too much and moving too little. You might think sitting is harmless, but after 40 years of heart surgeries, I can tell you a sedentary lifestyle is a quiet killer. When you sit for long periods, your circulation slows, your metabolism stalls, and your heart weakens. It's like putting your body in slow motion every single day. Many seniors spend hours in front of the TV, on the couch, or at the dining table without realizing the damage being done. Your heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it gets weaker without regular use. I've seen patients who never smoked, never ate fast food, but they sat for 8 to 10 hours a day, and their arteries were just as clogged as someone with a poor diet. Here's the fix. Every 30 minutes, stand up, stretch, take a short walk, even just across the room. You don't need a gym, you need movement. The goal isn't to become an athlete, it's to remind your heart that you're still alive. Because every step you take tells your heart, keep going. Now, let's move to habit number 9, because this next one fools even the healthiest eaters. Habit number 9, eating low-fat or heart-healthy packaged foods. As a heart surgeon, I have reviewed hundreds of food diaries from patients who were shocked their arteries were clogged. Many of them were doing what they thought was right, choosing low-fat, heart-smart, or cholesterol-free items at the grocery store. But here is the truth. Many of these foods are loaded with added sugars, chemicals, and hidden sodium. When food companies take out the fat, they often replace it with salt and sugar to keep it tasty. That sweetened low-fat yogurt. It can spike your insulin and inflammation levels. That frozen, healthy dinner. It may have more sodium than a Big Mac. All of these increase your risk of arterial stiffness, high blood pressure, and plaque buildup, especially for seniors. If you want to protect your heart, ditch the labels and go simple. Whole fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and healthy. Fats like olive oil or avocados. The fewer ingredients, the better. If you cannot pronounce it, your heart probably doesn't want it. Let us head to habit number 8, because this next one is disguised as just a little treat. Habit number 8, eating dessert every night. I get it. Life should be enjoyed. And for many seniors, dessert is a moment of comfort after dinner. But when that one small treat becomes a nightly routine, it adds up fast, especially if it is high in sugar and processed ingredients. Sugar causes inflammation in the blood vessels, spikes your blood sugar, and promotes fat buildup around the heart. I have opened up patients who looked lean on the outside, but their arteries told a different story. Sugar was silently doing the damage. Even desserts labeled as light or diabetic-friendly can still have high levels of artificial sweeteners or hidden carbs. Here is the truth. Your heart does not need perfection. It needs protection. You do not have to give up all sweets, but make them the exception, not the routine. Choose fruit a few nights a week. Or try dark chocolate with almonds instead of cake or cookies. Remember, your after-dinner decision can Shape your after 60 health. Let us keep going with habit number 7. This one involves something many seniors sip every day. Habit number 7. Drinking diet soda or sugary beverages. It is easy to believe that switching to diet soda is the healthier choice. No sugar, no calories. What could go wrong? But here is what I have seen in my patients. Those who drank diet soda every day still had plaque buildup, insulin resistance, and high blood pressure. Why? Because artificial sweeteners confuse the body, increase sugar cravings, and may disrupt your metabolism. And regular soda? It is even worse. One can has up to 10 teaspoons of sugar, enough to send your insulin and blood pressure skyrocketing. Over time, this can harden arteries and make your heart work harder with every beat. Even fruit juices labeled 100% natural can be loaded with natural sugars that hit your bloodstream fast, especially if they are stripped of fiber. Your best bet? Water, herbal teas, black coffee. Infuse your water with lemon or berries if you need flavor. What you sip daily can either support your heart or sabotage it. So, make it count. Let us move on to habit number 6. A nighttime routine that is quietly overworking your heart. Habit number 6. Eating late at night. It might seem harmless. A little snack before bed, a late dinner, or finishing leftovers earlier in the day. But when you eat late at night, especially heavy meals, your body does not have enough time to digest before sleep. This causes your heart rate to stay elevated while you rest, your digestion to slow, and your blood pressure to stay higher than it should during the night. And that is when your heart is supposed to be recovering. I have had patients who never had morning symptoms until they suffered a nighttime stroke or heart event. What you eat matters. When you eat matters, too. Give your body at least 2 to 3 hours after your last meal before going to bed. Choose something light if you need to eat, a handful of nuts, half a banana, or warm herbal tea. Late-night eating keeps your heart working overtime when it should be resting. And over the years, that adds up to real damage. Now let us take a look at habit number 5, because this one can sneak into your day without you even realizing it is a problem. Habit number 5, skipping breakfast or starting the day with sugar. Breakfast is not just about calories. It sets the tone for your entire cardiovascular system. Many seniors skip breakfast altogether or grab something quick like a pastry, sweetened cereal, or flavored coffee. But when you start your day with sugar or an empty stomach, your blood sugar and insulin levels swing wildly. This puts stress on your arteries and leaves your heart overworking from the start. A poor breakfast choice causes energy, crashes, cravings, and higher blood pressure by mid-morning. I have seen patients who thought they were being light eaters, unknowingly spiking their pressure before lunch. Instead, start your day with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Think boiled eggs with avocado, oatmeal with berries and nuts, or plain Greek yogurt with chia seeds. These foods give your heart steady fuel and reduce inflammation throughout the day. Your first meal matters more than you think. It is your heart's daily launchpad. Let us make it count. Time for habit. Number 4. This one looks innocent, but slowly stresses your heart over time. Habit number 4. Drinking alcohol regularly. Many people think a glass of wine or the occasional cocktail is harmless. Some even believe it is good for the heart. But as a heart surgeon, I have seen the effects of daily or even moderate alcohol use over time. Alcohol raises your blood pressure, weakens your heart muscle, and disrupts your sleep patterns. It can also interfere with medications and increase your risk of arrhythmia like atrial fibrillation, especially after age 60. Even small, frequent amounts add up. I have seen seniors who drank just 1 drink a night develop symptoms of early heart failure. If you choose to drink, limit it to no more than a few times per week, and always in moderation. Reducing alcohol does not mean giving up fun. It means giving your heart a fighting chance. Swap your evening drink for sparkling water, herbal tea, or diluted juice with a splash of lemon or mint. Your heart does not need wine to feel warm. It needs consistency, rest, and recovery. Let us move to habit number 3, one of the simplest habits, but also one of the most overlooked by seniors. Habit number 3, not drinking enough water. This might be the simplest habit on this list, and one of the most overlooked. Your heart is 73% water, and every beat it relies on fluids to pump blood efficiently through your body. When you are mildly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, your pressure rises, and your heart has to work harder. Many seniors reduce their water intake to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom. Others simply forget to drink because they do not feel as thirsty as they used to. But dehydration strains your heart, lowers your energy, and can trigger dizziness, fatigue, and even heart palpitations. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water per day. More, if you are active or taking medications that cause fluid loss. Add a pinch of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon for extra minerals. Make it easy. Keep a refillable bottle nearby and take a sip every hour. Staying hydrated is one of the cheapest, most powerful ways to support your heart. Let us talk about habit number 2, a mindset that quietly blocks progress and damages your future. Habit number 2, thinking it's too late to change. I cannot count many times I have heard a senior say, "Doc, I'm too old to change now." And every time I remind them, your heart does not care how old you are, it cares how you treat it today. This belief, that it is too late to reverse damage or improve health, keeps so many people stuck in harmful habits. But I have seen 70, 80, even 90-year-olds turn their numbers around, lower their pressure, improve their cholesterol, reclaim their energy. It starts with one better choice, just one. It's swapping chips for nuts, or walking for 5 minutes a day, or taking your medication regularly. Your heart is incredibly resilient. It can heal, recover, and grow stronger with time, but only if you give it the chance. Do not let age be your excuse. Let it be your reason, because what you do now matters more than ever. And now, the habit I am begging every senior to stop. Habit number 1. Habit number 1. Ignoring chest discomfort or shortness of breath. This is the habit that scares me the most, because when seniors feel chest discomfort, tightness, or shortness of breath, they often brush it off. It's just indigestion. I'm just tired. It'll pass. But I have seen too many people ignore these signs and never get another chance. Your body whispers before it screams, and for your heart, those whispers could be tightness in the chest, pressure in the arms, or feeling winded from simple tasks like walking to the mailbox. Heart attacks do not always look dramatic. In seniors, they are often silent, no sharp pain, just fatigue, nausea, or shortness of breath. Please, do not ignore these symptoms. If something feels off, get checked. Go to urgent care. Call your doctor. Trust your instincts. The earlier you catch it, the more we can do. I would rather have you walk into my office and be wrong than show up in my ER too late. Your heart deserves attention, not dismissal, because the most dangerous habit of all is pretending you are fine when your body is begging for help. Conclusion: your heart deserves better. You have just learned 10 habits that may be silently hurting your heart. And the truth is, every one of them is fixable. I have been in the operating room with people who wished they had acted sooner. You do not have to be one of them. Start small. Replace one bad habit with one good one. Walk a little more, drink more water, skip the soda, eat dinner earlier, and most of all, listen to your body. Your heart has been working for you your entire life. Isn't it time you worked for it? Like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe for more simple, life-saving advice every week. And comment below, which habit are you changing first? Because the best way to stay out of my operating room is to start right now.